Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of Rocky Railway Vacation Bible School, where Jesus' power pulls us through. Today, we'll be taking a train ride to the Rocky Mountains. We went yesterday, we're going today, so climb aboard and ride with us. Each day, we have a buddy. So today, our buddy is Ava. Ava is a red-tailed hawk, and she flies high in the sky. God's given her that ability to see everything around. The buddy point for today is Jesus' power gives us hope. When you read the buddy point and you hear it all day long, don't forget to say, trust Jesus. Let's take a look at the life of Ava.
Glad you're back on track at Rocky Railway. Wow, the first day just flew by, didn't it? I'm Ava, a red-tailed hawk. You can find me and my family members all over North America. We're everywhere. Even though we live all across North America, you may not see me in your backyard. Well, unless you don't have any neighbors. We like to live in wide open spaces where we can soar over treetops, grass, and water looking for food. You might say that red-tailed hawks are faithful friends. When we find a mate, we stay together for life. My fine feathered friend and I build our nest together and care for our chicks together. We're an excellent team. I'm happiest way up in the sky. That's why I build my nest at the tallest point I can find. Some hawk nests have been spotted as high as 120 feet off the ground. That's as high as a human tower of 20 tall crew leaders. My nest might be at the tip top of a tree, or even on the top of a building or a telephone pole. That gives me a bird's eye view of what's around: food, friends, or animals that might want to hurt us. I love soaring with my big, beautiful wings. They're more than 3 feet across, you know. God gave me just what I needed to catch the wind and just fly. Up here, you see things differently. Stuff that seemed big seems smaller. Things that seemed harder look much easier. A path that looks like a dead end, hey, I can see a way out. A fresh perspective can put the wind under your wings and give you the strength to keep going. Sometimes I spot you humans with my sharp hawk eyes, and you look a little down. Do things seem impossible? Scary? Hopeless? Maybe you need a fresh perspective. Maybe you need to see things Jesus' way, with hope. Jesus is stronger than anything. He has a plan for everything. You can have strength, courage, and hope. The Bible encourages us with these words. So be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. Jesus' power gives us hope. So trust Jesus.
Hello kids, welcome to VBS. I'm Miss Brianna and this is my husband, Mr. Andre, and today we're going to be teaching you guys another dance. I feel it in the air right now. I see it around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. It's God's power. It's the power to move any star, the power to heal. God's power. All right, here we go. Because God is here. He is real. Take 4 steps to the left. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to jump. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. We're going to jump to the back. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Now we're gonna freeze.
Now freeze.
And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. And do it again.
Feel it in the air right now. It's all around.
I see it everywhere. It's the power.
Yeah,
God's power. It's the power to move any star.
it's the power.
Gonna heal your broken heart.
It's the power.
It's God's power.
God's power.
All right, here we go.
So don't hold back, no, don't hold still.
God is here.
And
He's real.
take 4 steps.
To the left, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Turn it around. Move to the right. We're gonna jump. Get ready.
Tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back.
We're gonna look back.
Let's do it all.
Do it again. Here we go. Take 4 steps. To the left.
1, 2, 3.
Turn it around. Move to the right. Here we go. Going to the front.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now look back.
1, 2.
Now freeze.
Now freeze.
And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. All right, kids, now that we've learned it, we're going to do it all together.
Feel it in the air right now. It's all around. I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. Feel it in the air right now. It's all around. I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to we trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all, you're all, you're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you, trusting in you. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you.
Good morning, everybody. Miss Sandy here again with our second day. And you may be wondering why you hear thunderstorms, right? Well, there's a story that we're going to get into, and that's Paul being shipwrecked, right? When you think about it, we have these huge, cute cruise liners now, right? Big old ships. But they didn't have that back then, right? And so Mr. Chris is going to talk to you about that in just a second. But today our focus is Jesus' power gives us hope. Our Bible story, like I said, is Paul, right, being shipwrecked. And you can find that in Acts 27. And I encourage you with your parents after this video is over to please have them read that to you and you all discuss that. And as Mr. Chris is talking, I want you to think about, go in your holy imagination, wonder what it was like to be on that ship. Our Bible verse, be strong and courageous. Be strong and courageous, all you who put your hope in the Lord. That's Psalms 31:24. Now let's listen to Mr. Chris as he talks to us about Paul.
All right. So some of you may have known me as Saul, but that's not my name anymore. My name is Paul. And today is a horrible day. As you can see, there's thunder, there's lightning. We're in a thunderstorm, and we're on a boat. I don't know if you've ever been on a boat in a thunderstorm, but it's not very fun. As you can see, I can't quite keep my balance. Well, everybody on this boat that I was on was freaking out, right? I'm freaking out, they're freaking out. And all of a sudden, God comes to me, and he's like, hey, tell him it's gonna be okay. Just tell him to have faith, it'll be all right. So I turned to everybody, I was like, hey, listen up. God said it's gonna be good. So we're gonna be good. And you know what? After everything had happened, the storm had come, our ship was wrecked. we were all still alive. It was all still good. God was good. He came through, He did. And that's what He'll do for you.
Thank you, Mr. Chris. So let's think about this for a second. Let's really give this some thought, right? Why are we talking about Jesus giving us hope? Because in this life, it is certain that we will face scary circumstances. We will always be afraid of something. It's bound to happen. God will always ask us to stand in the midst of situations that seem scary. But He gives us hope. Jesus gives us hope in the midst of those crazy circumstances. Think about Paul on that ship being thrown to and fro. And he had the faith to tell everybody to eat. And they came out on the other side. But that's what He asks us to do. So think about every scary situation that you're facing as an opportunity to say, God, what are you trying to tell me? What do you want me to face? What do you want me to step up and look at? And like Paul, you too can be calm in the middle of a storm. You all have heard the song, "In the Eye of the Storm, you remain in control." Well, that's what He does. He keeps us in the palm of His hand. So don't run away from situations just because they seem hard or scary. Know that you can find your hope in Jesus. Thank you for listening today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, River Kids, it is day 2. I am Miss Anessa, and this is Miss Cheryl, and we are the Imagination Station. Today's Bible verse is, Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. Awesome, guys. All right, today's craft, we're going to be doing magnets. And they're really simple. We've already done the magnet part for you guys. All you have to do is color them. You can decorate them any way you like. It's really, really cute. It says, express your faith on it. You can take your markers and your color pencils, whatever you may have at home, and decorate them any way you like, any colors. And then just stick them to the fridge at home or anywhere that can remind you to express your faith. Pray when you want to. All right, guys, you want to get started? We've got markers and color pencils here for you. Oh, that's really pretty, guys. River Kids, are you following along? All right, check out what they did. Isn't it really nice? How did you guys do? Oh, all right. Well, it's been a great day. We will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, put them on the refrigerator and remind yourself to express your faith. Bye.
Hey River Kids, it's Miss Ronnie and Miss Christy again.
Hey you guys, welcome to day 2. We are at Locomotion Games. All right, you guys, it's day 2. You should have already learned it. What's the Bible point? Can you guys tell me? Oh, you guys got it. Good job.
Awesome.
Jesus' power gives us hope.
Trust Jesus.
Great job, you guys. Okay, so today we are playing Hope Ball. It's really fun. These are the things you're going to need. You're going to need a ball, maybe more than one if you have more friends. Make sure you can see if your neighbors want to come play with you guys. We would love to have y'all all get together.
Everybody.
A Sharpie or a pen and some tape, because what you're going to do is write things on this tape that you may pray for or hope for. Maybe worries, healing, maybe you want a new house or something like that. Anything you can think of, your parents, you're going to take it, write it, and stick it on the ball, okay? Why are we putting that on the ball, Miss Christy? I'm going to tell you guys. Okay, so we have this really cool, big, huge parachute, and what you're going to do is take the balls, put them on there, and you're just going to wave them back and forth with your family and push them up in the air. Yes?
But Miss Christy, what happens if I don't have a parachute like you guys do?
You're right, because you know what? I don't have a parachute at home either. You can use a sheet.
Or a tarp.
Or a tarp, you right? Make sure you ask your parents first. You can use a sheet, a tarp, anything like that to make these balls bounce up really, really high, all right? So we're gonna go do that. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get outside in that sun. And are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right,
Let's go.
All right, soft and gentle. Soft and gentle.
The balls are leaving.
All right, now we're gonna put it back to our waist. All right, so everybody knows what we're doing?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna throw some balls in here and we're gentle. Soft and gentle. That didn't work. Keep doing it. Don't go under. Don't go under. Don't go under. Thanks, Hannah. All right, y'all, that was a good one. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys about when y'all were writing out your hopes or your prayers on the ball. You may have felt a little frustrated or overwhelmed thinking, man, I'm praying for all these people or all these things. But I want to remind you guys, Jesus' power gives us hope. When we're friends with him and we lean on him and trust in him, he will help us when things feel hopeless. So remember that and don't ever forget it. It's super important. And I'm very excited to see you guys on day 3. Are you excited?
Woohoo!
You don't want to miss it, all right? So we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Hey, River of Life kids, how you doing? Welcome to day 2 of Vacation Bible School. Yay, Vacation Bible School. I'm Miss Faye, and once again, we're gonna go over our snack for day 2. All right, I know you saw it on the first tape, but we just wanna make sure that you truly get to enjoy and understand how our snack relates to our message, okay? So, our Bible buddy message for today is, Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. All right, so these bagels represent a tunnel because every train goes through a tunnel at some point. All right, and no matter how long the tunnel, the train is looking for that peak of light towards the end because that lets the train know that they're about to come out of the tunnel. So it's the same for us. We're going to have dark times, we're going to have hard times, and Jesus becomes our light to let us know that whatever we're going through, we're going to get through it. Jesus is our light. So whether our tunnel is small like this one, let's add some of these, or really, really long, like when we add more to these bagels, okay? It doesn't matter. Jesus will get us through it. He is our light at the end of the tunnel. So, Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. One more time. Jesus' power gives us hope. Trust Jesus. All right, now that you already have your bagels cut up and ready, get your cream cheese. Put your cream cheese on your bagel, and I hope you got good bagels, like raisins, cinnamon and raisins. Those are my favorite, all right? Enjoy. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us whole and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you.
I am God's child. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am commissioned to heal the sick and raise the dead. I am designed for worship and my mouth to establish praise. I am called to silence and resist the enemy. I am a world changer. I am the light of the world. I am special. I am God's child.